I think I just found my favorite new vlogging camera, and I have been using it everywhere.
Yeah, this is the guy. This is his event.
Man? How you doing?
Dude, well done.
And I'm kind of shocked to admit that it's my iPhone 17 Pro. But first, an introduction. I'm Velvet Alfredo. I'm a street portrait photographer. I go out into the world and I find interesting and unique people and I snap their photos.
Well done. See ya. Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right, so let's get into all the reasons the iPhone 17 Pro is a great vlogging camera, because I couldn't believe it, but after using it for a few weeks now, I am obsessed with it. And it really comes down to like the usability of this device. You know, Chris Meets Chris has been talking a lot about how like action cameras are the new vlogging dream camera, right? Like as soon as you let go of the background being out of focus, depth of field thing on a bigger vlogging camera, you get to an action camera because they're fantastic, right? Like the DJI Action 4, the Action 5, and the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I got all of those and I've used them and I love them. He's right that like an easy to use vlogging camera is kind of the juice. Problem is I just don't want to carry another camera. I'm already wearing glasses, right? I'm wearing the Meta Ray-Bans. I have my, my DSLR for my street portraits, and the idea of carrying another camera is just like so frustrating. And I think I lost most of my summer to not wanting to carry an action camera. And then Apple announced the new iPhone 17 Pro. And there's one feature that changed the game for me because there's this new front-facing camera. In the past, it worked the way that you think it works, where you hold up the camera and you are seeing just a portrait version of yourself. And if you wanted to go 16:9 for YouTube long form, then you'd have to go like that. You know, you're holding it long ways, right? Horizontally. And the new feature this year is that there's a simple button on the screen where I don't need to change the orientation of my hand. I can still hold it like this and vlog normally. And so I can get a 16:9 image just by holding it in the standard orientation as opposed to having to go like this. You know, one of the things I've been noticing is that this camera, the iPhone, is a joy to use with one hand, because even something like the Ace Pro 2, it's got a flippy screen, which is super fun, super big, but it's a two-handed device in certain situations. And this, I just, with one hand, sometimes just like with a thumb, you're turning this on, you're activating it, you're shooting before you can even like worry about the equipment. And when you're holding a coffee or doing anything else, I mean, it makes it so baby simple that like it eliminates all those excuses you've got to not film. And I think for me as a vlogger, the issue is not like quality. The issue is not like 10-bit color or can you grade it or any of those things. My issue is always, I just feel like there's too many barriers between me and making. And any piece of equipment that gets me that much closer is something that I want to like cherish. All right, so here's another example. I am spontaneously grocery shopping for some snacks for my boys. And it wouldn't cross my mind to bring a vlogging camera into the grocery store. Like I'd have to leave my house purposefully wanting to vlog. But I've got a 10-bit camera in my pocket now, and it's incredibly easy to use, and no one really cares. People think that I'm FaceTiming right now, right? Like they don't even know that I'm vlogging. And I think, as that dawns on you that that's the possibilities now, it's wild. All right, so I just found out that there's this like special event happening in this one area of Charlotte called Plaza Midwood, and there is this market. It's kind of like a bodega, and it's very punk rock. It's tattoos, piercings, PBR, you get it. Anyway, I found out there's this thing, and I thought, you know what? While I'm in the neighborhood, let me check it out. Maybe we snap some photos, but it'll be a good opportunity to see how this camera holds up, because I was not expecting to vlog today, so I don't have the camera on me, any other camera, but I've got my iPhone, and that's why an iPhone is so good for situations like this, because I didn't prepare, but I've got a good vlogging camera on me.
Yeah, this is the guy. This is his event.
Man? How you doing?
Dude, well done.
Thank you, man.
Dude,
I appreciate you, brother.
A fucking open mic in an alley.
I know. With
It's
some vendors,
it's
art,
inspired.
clothing.
It's
Yeah,
inspired,
man. We
dude.
try our best, you know what I mean?
Well done.
It's been for a year, so the time is right, so glad to do it.
Now let's talk about durability, because my number one issue beyond size for any other vlogging camera is durability. Classically, I got rid of the DJI Pocket 3 because I had a lot of durability issues issues with that camera. That camera is very fragile. And so that wasn't one that I was like, I didn't feel incentivized to take it out because it was like, I got to baby it. I got to have a bag. I got to have the case. I have to be gentle with it. I can't just like slide it in my pocket. And, you know, that's the big issue with larger vlogging cameras. Like these things are fantastic, but like the screen can break, you know, it is not in any way water resistant. Like this thing, if it got water on it, it'd be toast. But the iPhone, very much like an action camera, is entirely water resistant. And that means I don't think about bringing this like to dinner or a theme park or it getting wet or it's sitting on a table and there being like drips of salsa on it. Like this thing is damn near indestructible. And the result of that is that I don't baby this thing. It's just, I'm just ready to use it whenever I need it, as opposed to something like a vlogging camera where every time I bring something like this with me, I'm always thinking about the camera itself. Where is it? Is it safe on the table? Is it in my bag? Did somebody steal it? Don't walk away from the tripod. It might tip over. Like all of that stuff is stuff that I think about with a larger vlogging camera. And with an iPhone, I'm just not thinking about it, right? Like I use your own experience to be the judge, but like I don't think you think about your phone very often. It's on the table. It is in your pocket. You can just use it. And when vlogging gets unlocked in that way, where you can just make, to me, that's the dream I've been chasing. That's what was so attractive to me about the Chris meets Chris philosophy of action cameras, is that I don't want to think about the tech anymore. It's all basically good enough. I just want a camera that I can talk to. And instead of having a camera that might be left at home like an action camera, I always know that this camera is with me, and it's just incredible. I think the struggles with being a vlogger is not being really fantastic at vlogging. I think it's about being ready. Right? Like getting used to having a camera, walking around the world with a camera. But when your vlogging camera's always on you, you're set. And that brings me to the pro level features of an iPhone. And a lot of these are not even exclusive to the iPhone 17. These features have been in the camera for a couple of generations. And namely, that is the 10-bit log ProRes footage that it can record. I mean, this ProRes 10-bit footage is not even something that like the highest end action cameras or even like vlogging cameras can do. Like this camera does not shoot ProRes 10-bit, but 10-bit ProRes log footage is basically the gold standard, and it's in every iPhone 17 Pro. And I have to say, I used to be a professional colorist. I don't like coloring anymore. It just feels like work to me. And so I don't shoot log that often. I don't like color grading. I just want to like shoot my content and be done. But the idea that I could, if I needed to, whether it was for a client or something that I just wanted to treat a little bit more special, it's incredible. And for those of you out there that do like color grading, I know Chris meets Chris loves color grading. For those of you that do, you can with this, right? 10-bit log footage right out of your iPhone 17. And that's incredible. I mean, that's like something that I'm not making any compromises between an action camera like the Ace Pro 2 or the iPhone 17 Pro. It's that kind of like one-to-one. And the idea that this is always available, it's kind of like a no-brainer. If you can't bring yourself to vlog, I think the iPhone 17 Pro might be the way for you to start doing it, because it's easy. It's in your pocket. You don't have to remember to bring your camera anywhere. You've always got your camera. And now that you've got this new front-facing selfie camera that could shoot for YouTube, you're set, right? Like you've always been able to do this for short form, for portrait orientation. But now that you got long form, boom. Anyway, see you folks next time. Thanks for watching.
He was like, honest to God, one of my very first.
Yeah. I knew when he had 40 followers.
He knew me, yeah. Are you serious? Yeah.
This is one of my best friends.
Dude, he's incredible. He's incredible.
Man. Good to see you.
You guys are a blast.